What's up everyone and welcome. In this episode, we're going to discuss major flaws in the open source H2 Java database console, which can lead to remote code execution and ultimately machine takeover. Let's see what else we can learn to protect ourselves and others from this story.
Oh, drat these computers. They're so naughty and so complex. I could pinch them.
JFrog Security detected the flaw in the H2 Java database console, which is a famous open source database, and gave it a rating of critical. Web and IoT systems such as ThingWorks and Spring Boot employ H2 because of its in-memory solution and small size, which eliminates the need for huge data to be kept on the disk. JFrog researchers Andrey, Polkovnychenko, and Shachar Menashe said in their post that it should not be as widespread as Log4 shell because of a number of variables. Attackers exploited Log4 shell as soon as it was linked to Apache Log4j in the early days of December. When it was initially launched, it generated 60 different versions, and that's Log4 shell, of the original exploit for the bug and a defective patch that might trigger denial of service attacks. Congratulations, you're doing a great job by wanting to learn about the H2 database threat and by watching my episode about it. I appreciate your support. If you think I can improve on anything or you just want to say hi, leave me a comment in the comment section below. I look forward to reading your comments. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and smash the bell to be notified when I upload my episodes where I give you insights into the newest important cybersecurity news stories like this one. With my insights, you can be better prepared to protect your company, your family, and yourself against these and other cyber attacks. So hit that subscribe button, the like button, comment, share, spin around 3 times, and let's continue learning about this story together. Now let's talk about how the H2 bug is similar to Log4j. JNDI remote class loading is the primary source of the H2 flaw, which makes it similar to Log4 shell in which it enables numerous H2 database frameworks code paths to pass unfiltered, attacker-controlled URLs to the javax.naming.context lookup function. According to the researchers, this process may be used to load remote codebase, which is called remote code execution or Java code injection. The scope of impact of the H2 flaw is usually direct, meaning the server hosting the H2 console is what would be vulnerable. So the H2 flaw is less dangerous than the Log4 shell since anyone who installs the H2 console can easily find the vulnerable servers. It's not some deep-rooted dependency that you might not realize your system even has. So if the H2 bug isn't as serious as Log4 shell, then why are we even bothering mentioning it? Well, it can be insanely dangerous for those using H2 console connected to a local area network or, even worse, a wide area network, and can allow unauthenticated remote code execution according to the JFrog team. Researchers have found that directly attacking the H2 console can be the most dangerous attack option. Luckily, they noted that on H2 database's vanilla distributions, by default, meaning when you first install it, the H2 console only accepts connections from localhost, making the whole default setup pretty safe. This is in contrast to Log4 shell, which might be exploited under Log4j's default setup. However, H2 console can also be customized to work on remote connections, which increases the risk. A security professional said that this feature of the flaw's execution significantly reduces its severity as compared to the Log4j vulnerability. Moreover, while several vendors are operating on the H2 database, it is possible that they are not also running the H2 console with it, which means that there's a further reduced amount of affected systems. Researchers further say that there are many more attack vectors that can be found exploiting the H2 flaw, but their chances to become exposed to remote attackers are much less. So, what can we learn? Now, these attacks highlight the importance of securing developer tools from any possible threat. According to open source intelligence, it's estimated that less than, let's say, 100 servers on the internet are affected by the H2 flaw directly. So, a very small number of businesses are directly affected, but there are still a number of developer tools that are heavily reliant on the H2 database and mainly exposed to H2 console. This is the worrying part, given the recent cyber attacks against developers, such as malware packages found in major repositories. Also, this vulnerability shows us the importance of ensuring that sensitive services should only be exposed internally in order to reduce the possibility of any future threat. With that, I say thanks again for watching. Don't forget to share and subscribe if you haven't already, and smash the bell if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.